tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports.
Who you on there? Yeah.
First carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And they work this well upfield across the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. Opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercising before this one, and they're paying off.
And 4.
Now Joe Mixon. And he is tackled inside the 49, quick to the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Thank you, Grady. Finally.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yards.
Finally, Grady.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Second and 12.
That, bro?
From the gun to give to Mixon. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Airing this one out for Evans.
You fucking linebacker. Fucking selling for you.
So no 6 points, incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got
I need
in
to
tight,
find a true middle linebacker, man.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things up. I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the post.
Tell me nothing about Fred.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
I want to drive down there and fuck him up for that shit.
He's good for that. Yeah, you might gotta slap the fuck out of him. He could have came and got Bobby and all type of shit too.
Yeah, right. He's a gift with the pop.
Yeah, where Judy at? He's still the take Bobby right now. Judy and somebody else doing. Send me Judy and stuff.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches.
So there was a couple upsets this week.
To throw
already. Look like Mir finna try to get another one.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works
54-35.
A nice pickup there, 18 yards. First down Falcons. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Huntley to throw. This one caught by Ridley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down. On first down, Huntley is going to fire one to incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. to throw again. Huntley. And his throw is incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. And that takes us from second to third down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Big sack. You gonna go for it? You can kick that? I thought it is.
It doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense.
He didn't make that shit.
And I tell you what, he got it from 50.
Oh, sir, you beat the fuck. Oh, he drained that. You got a little space, too.
It's like we take him for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect him to make it.
I got a fifth.
I have a theory about it. They're more athletic now than ever before. Kickers trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along.
You don't even draft past the
We made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yards seem easy for some reason. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. Not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
The water probably got to be
so have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Bro. Like, why does it got to be so high?
On second down, here's Mixon.
He got two. Like, really, you should just cut the nigga. Fuck me. Like, what in the fuck is he going to do with two kickers? Who else is going to even trade you for a kicker?
Bro, I keep the nigga on my team, going in there, controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front back.
Yeah, niggas be tough out here, bro. You got pushed through.
He's been waiting all day long to get out here.
Inside zone, Mir, hit him with it. He's there. Inside zone, point out the mic. There it is. Oh, that wasn't inside zone. That was a trap. Great play.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
Oh, God, I could have used Joe.
Team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, overtime, when you do it consistently.
Ain't no way. Yeah, that's what I said. Ain't no way you're going to trade Joe.
Consistently here. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He got some back. He going to hand that bitch out.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
That's a hell of a second back.
These two teams all tied after one.
Score tied 3-3.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Play action, it's Brady.
Come here. Bro, that lineman not supposed to be that fast, bro. What the fuck?
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here's Huntley. Flushed out right. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now it's Brady.
Damn, how you get the ball back and look through the shit?
Gain there down to the 37-yard line.
I told him don't pass ever.
37-yard line.
He just runs bad to see.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, Huntley will get this into the hands of Breida. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Huntley is thrown about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Hayden Hurst, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Money plays.
Carries into the end zone.
Yeah.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Well, it ain't predictable, though. I tell you that shit.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Just a lone field goal for them so far. Trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Mixon. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Mixon, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans.
He missed them.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Look at this shit, though, bro.
That's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
Wow,
10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Mixon with a 1st down carry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Savior is and you will battle.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, here's a run back. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
God.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The ball on the 8 still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. They'll run with Mixon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Fox not in crew no more?
To throw on 3rd down, Brady. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
For the field goal, a 27-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
I just ain't the crew. I know the fuck you talking.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the 1st half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Off play action. Huntley. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Falcons.
Oh, I see.
In the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Falcons push further out in front.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one.
That coach got to go. First down, we'll be with it. That's it right there. Thank you. That's done.
It's now Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that PI call will give him one more play.
It's no need to pass on the finish this nigga, man.
Now the half will end after this one, unless...
You had like 4 niggas right here.
That's what I'm saying. Why the fuck I just can't pick the ball off?
I gotta look out for my boy.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
Come on, man.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Taken in the end zone. And Smith chooses not to
Park. I have to get out. Not gonna happen, John. I'm off the side 26 years.
turn it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
Oh, Julio, if you just block your man.
Now I think they go a little bit deeper into their
Coming in
playbook.
here trying to
They
block
like what they
somebody
did in the
else.
first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
3rd and 1.
From the gun, Huntley.
How about some applause for the defense?
You can go for a
They
4th
forced
and
him to
1
throw that
anywhere,
one
right?
into coverage, and just like that, they're
Nah,
staring at
bro,
a 4th
4th and
down. Well done.
So why you ask?
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Oh, throw it right there,
Traffic,
man.
and it's intercepted.
Oh, that's cool.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The pass by Brady there, caught by Howard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21 yards.
First down, Mixon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Falcons' 26-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they'll work it inside. inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
They'll run on first down. Mack. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
What are they doing
Sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, a run by Mack. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figured out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
It can be a thankless job sometimes to be a kicker, but they're thanking him right now. That's now 4 field goals. He's kept him in the game.
He sure has. That offense has got to find its rhythm because I'm not sure that just kicking field goals is going to allow them to win this game.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. Just tells me every game the team making the biggest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. Breida loses it, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good.
They're running from Dion.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
17. Buccaneers 12.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. from the gun, it's Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Oh, shit.
Shit getting thick over there in Atlanta.
It's upset season.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Nigga passed him again on the bottom. Give it to Joe there. Oh, no, I don't run it to niggas.
Oh, look at this. They're not even going to get the two-point play off. Maybe too much indecision. It's going to cost them 5 yards.
He's
like they were wanting to go for 2, but weren't really sure they should go for 2. Do we, don't we, do we, don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard penalty.
That's right. Now you probably line up and kick the extra point.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. Field goal end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmaker.
Out of there.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now, as you noted.
And guys, man, complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He got 29 yards that time. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Huntley. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. This is going to be intercepted. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. The full start backs him up 5. First and 15. Mixon. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Again, it's Mixon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get into the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
The ball carrier,
Alec Ogletree, in on the stop.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try to close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for this with Matt. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They're trying to eat some clock with Mixon. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 42-yard line.
He's being real tough on work. Should be alright. Yeah, he did wrong for that shit.
Again, it's Mixon.
What a joke.
13, it's a first down.
You gotta drop that.
That's his fault. Why he ain't do the truck stick anyway? He deserved to get snapped. He should have fumbled.
Yeah, that nigga nervous.
2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, Mixon. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Run commit, dude. Run commit. They'll
try and run some clock here as they
Why
keep
he
it on
ain't
the ground.
fumbling, bro?
Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
It's now 4th down.
Big fourth.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy. And they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
For 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice. Usually they go through this type of a situation, late game situation. And what are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
I'm saying, how the fuck the left? What the fuck was that shit on the left tackle?
And as you would expect, still work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing it, let it work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
We're gonna run it be 800 times and say, come on. That fumble forward.
Well, he just moved 42-0. Ain't no way that numbers he getting.
Who just lost 42-0?
No.
Give me this one.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.
NFC South. Oh shit.
Not if Panthers win. Panthers will be 2-0.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No.
It don't matter, but Mir done lost the game.